Good afternoon, everyone, and congratulations to you all, awardees, graduates, mums and dads, families and friends, and professors. I was very kindly asked by Professor Leach to come and speak to you on this very special day, to this very special cohort, to talk about what I'm doing now and what I remember about Monash. My name's David Motorniak. I'm a 2022 graduate, and 3 years ago, I was in your shoes. I received the Sophie Davis Prize, and I want to give a very warm hello and thank you to the Davis family. Immediately after graduating, I followed what is a fairly standard path. I went to St Vincent's Hospital in Melbourne, where I did my internship, and earlier this year, I was still working as a medical registrar. But I caught a bit of a bug here at Monash. In 2021, I did my honours year in pandemic ethics with Julian Savulescu, another Monash graduate at the University of Oxford. And I might have even taught some of you in the ethics program. And then while working as a junior doctor, I continued studying and I earned my Master of Public Health and Tropical Medicine at James Cook University. And I continued being fascinated and really encouraged by so many at Monash to continue driving towards public health and ethics, towards scrutinizing those things that we talk about in our course, like public trust, justice, and fairness in public health. And I admit I didn't really, find those things fascinating during university. And I think it's a testament to how far you can be surprised by where you end up and what really drives you in your career and future life. And I was so fortunate to be kind of encouraged down this path. As much as I love being a doctor, to see where else this degree could take me and where else it might take you. And so I want to appreciate how far this degree can take you. It hasn't taken me this year to Australia. Behind me is Harvard Medical School, where I'm very fortunate to be on a Fulbright Scholarship this year, studying a Master of Science in Bioethics here, with the help of a lot of people at Monash University to get here. My research is in smoking and e-cigarette policy, which I could talk about for a while, but what I'm going to talk about instead is Monash. Monash has not been a small part of why I'm here or who I am. Let me say, I don't really stop talking about Australia while I'm here, about our universities, about our hospitals, about my medical school and my experiences in medical school. There's other Australians here. One of my professors is a Monash graduate, and I think we would both say that Monash stands shoulder to shoulder here. I came to Monash a fairly shy, young 18-year-old from Geelong, and what I remember from Monash and still experience from Monash Medicine is a school that is so generous in investing in who we are, not only as doctors, but as people, when things are good and when things aren't as easy. I left Monash not only with an incredibly special award and as a doctor, but with this sense of giving back, being inspired and being proud to take what I'm doing over here back to Monash, back to my hospital and back to Australia. I remember being very excited being in your shoes, but also feeling a bit uncertain about what those next steps look like, about this sudden finality of the degree, and if I was actually going to make much of a difference. And those are real and common anxieties. But let me say, outside of everything else I have done, I can't describe how special being a doctor is. There is something so special, so intimate, so inspiring, and so exciting. All of these words that we hear about, but it's real being a doctor, especially being a junior doctor, and I'm acutely aware of how quickly you're growing into your roles. The pandemic didn't stand in your way, and you've achieved so much despite everything that has been in your path these last couple of years, and you're all more than prepared and equipped for what comes next. I encourage you all, despite this chapter closing, to continue realizing the opportunities before you, taking risks and traveling, growing and learning. I was told by a mentor here the other day that we don't really grow up until we're well into our 40s, which is quite fortunate. So remember this as an incredible time in your lives and careers. There are so many doors open to you, and I hope you go through many of them. You don't know where you'll end up. I didn't know I'd end up here. There is no rush. So congratulations, good luck, and enjoy your day. Thank you very much.